Well, hello, and hello. Welcome to the most complete and interesting and informative and practical tarot reading on the internet. Nothing else like it. This podcast is not for the faint of heart. There are no rainbows, there are no unicorns, there's no magic woo-woo, none of that. It's an honest tarot reading for the present. It is more than simply a tarot reading. It is a complete picture of the energy frequency from the tarot as you are viewing this. It's kind of like a door opening up. The essential point is to help you to manifest from your spirit. Manifesting is your kryptonite for life. It allows you to open the door to your spiritual destiny in this lifetime. We all come here. I don't know whether it's in the ether, the cosmos, 5D, I don't know. But at some point we determine this is the experience my spirit needs. And so you enter the 3D here with that road, that map ahead of you. That's why you're different from your siblings. That's why we're all different. We're all not meant to be good looking or handsome or rich or whatever. We each have a spiritual destiny. Now, we're not locked into it. We can fight it. When we do, we suffer the consequences. And that's not just simply returning for another lifetime and redoing it. There's all kind of hell that you have to pay. I don't care how rich you are. Some of the most unhappy, most unfulfilled people in the world are the richest because there is a hole in their soul and they can't fill it with money. But proper manifesting is your spiritual kryptonite. It opens the door. If you don't open that door, your life is unhappy, unfulfilled, boring, unsatisfying. You are going nowhere. And the focus for today's Manifested Tarot reading is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Something that is a rare commodity, and we're seeing it in real life right now. We're seeing it in the Epstein lies. We're seeing it in the Middle East lies. We're seeing it in terms of Ukraine lies. We're seeing it in lie after lie after lie after lie, to the point now where I think this latest rendition of the Epstein files has absolutely clearly shown George Carlin was right. They don't give a shit about you. They don't have to care anymore. They don't have to play anymore. They'll lie to your face, and what are you going to do about it? Again, the truth and nothing but the truth. Tao Manifesting Tarot idea for today. The real tarot shows you that you are the real power. You need to create from your spirit, not from some electronic advice. Tarot from you, from inside of you, is the vehicle for your transformation. Is for you to have a connected life, a meaningful life. And you know, after doing tarot for more than 20 years, I now know that tarot is not meant for prediction. Oh, I know a lot of people like to sell you that idea, but it's bullshit. Tarot is potential. You have to get involved in your life at some point. Tarot gives you the frequency at which to do such a thing. It's the science of potential as a spirit in the human body. Now, what makes Manifesting Tarot even more interesting and more rare is the fact that I add numerology and astrology. I've been doing those things for 50 years, and those things are the science of cycles. And yes, they can predict. I don't know with specificity, but certainly they can get your ups and downs, the life flow. They can tell you the good times, the bad times. They can talk about your personality, your character, or lack of same. It really is a powerful science, the science of cycles, numerology, and astrology. And I combine those with the tarot simply to show you the potential of the cycle that we're in. That adds dimension to the tarot frequency. So let's begin with the foundational information with some star magic, which I happen to call astrologic. So, we're taking a look at the karmic deja vu. We're taking a look at the cycles. We're taking a look at the astrology. Through the rest of this year and into next year, Saturn will be in the same place in Aries with Neptune. That has happened before. 1917, there was the Russian Revolution. 1953, Stalin dies. 1989, the Berlin Wall falls. 1998, Google begins. The year 2000, Putin is elected. All very interesting things. And in fact, one of the things that I find particularly fascinating is the fact that 1917, 1953, 2000, all related to Russia and change. The Berlin Wall in 1989, you could say that would be connected. Google, the Prince of Darkness, run by the CIA, that's a whole different story. But you can see when Saturn and Neptune come together in Aries, which is rare, things really manifest, things really change. And that's what's going on right now. We are in the process of doing that. I don't know how it particularly is going to work out, but with this latest Epstein lie that they're now trying to pass off, they're really putting it in our face. They don't care what we think. They don't care what we believe. They don't care what they see. They don't care. It's just, forget about it. Who cares? The energy is the truth be told, and we're not being told the truth. Therein lies the problem. So let's go to the meme for today. What the human race is suffering from is mass hypnosis. The greatest form of control is where you think you're free, but when you're actually fundamentally being manipulated and dictated to. And this Epstein edition, the latest edition, makes that clear as day. Makes that clear as day. Tucker Carlson was having an interview with somebody, and he did say that this thing really upsets him tremendously. He says it's an obvious lie. They're not even trying to cover it up. And Tucker Carlson said if you were going to start a revolution, this would be the way that you do it. And he may have a point. It is time in some way or another to change the government. It has to all go. It has to all go. There's no disinfecting. You have to take it right down to the studs, even farther, and start over. Because when they are looking at you, smiling and lying and not caring whether you discover, not caring whether you know, cancer spread too far. So it's an interesting situation. We see what happened when we were dealing with Saturn conjunct Neptune in Aries. The Russian Revolution, huh? Wow. Berlin Wall falls. Wow. Putin elected. It's a change of power, change of energy, change of some cosmic chemistry needed. Let's see if we can stand up and take it like adults. Be interesting. Let's go over to the tarot now. Let's take a look at the first card, the King of Wands. Kings always make proclamations. Wands are positivity, joy, enthusiasm, happiness, gratitude. That's what's needed in this time. We don't have it, but that's what's needed. We need to be charismatic. We need to get results. We need to make changes. The government doesn't work for us and doesn't give a damn whether it works for us and whether we know it or not. It means we're impotent. But here in the United States, we say, hey, we're a government by the people, for the people, of the people. Well, if you got shit on the stick, who's responsible for it? We, the people. So maybe it's time that we, the people, do what Thomas Jefferson said. Thomas Jefferson said the government works for you. When it doesn't, change it. King of Wands says it's time. We go to the next card, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles talks about legacy, inheritance, but we're not talking money. That's the attitude, that's the mentality that has gotten us into this trouble. This whole idea of material things, material, and how life means nothing. You can have a bigger car, you can have a bigger house, you can have more clothing, you can doesn't matter. Take a look at the people in Hollywood. Take a look at the people who have power. Take a look at the people who have money. They are some of the most unhappy people in the world. Oh, they can have their money, their fame and fortune, all that stuff covered up for them. But the fact of the matter is, if you take a look at their lifestyle, which is where the rubber meets the road, not a very pretty picture. So the King of Wands says it is time to become plugged into a life that means something. But for that to take place, you better take a look at what you value, why you value it, and make changes in terms of your value system. Third card is the Seven of Swords. Okay. So you're aware that the King of Wands says, get plugged into your life. Make it count. Make it mean something. You only get one this time around. There may be reincarnation. You may come back, but you're not going to get the same life over again. It's going to be different. This is the one that counts right now. But to make it count, you got to make it stand for something. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Get a value system. Well, once you got that stuff, you got the idea of being positive, of having gratitude, of being plugged into a positive life, having a good, strong set of values, take the stuff that you know is true. Take truth and get the hell out of the game. That's what the Seven of Swords is all about. You see, two swords behind him, that's his decision. Twos are always decisions. He is deciding, I am done with playing the game. It's finished. No more. You're lying to me and I know it. So I'm going to go for that gratitude the King of Wands promises. I'm going to make my value system even stronger. I'm going to lead a more honest, real life. I am going to be truthful to me, first and foremost. So that's it for the reading this time around. Thank you so much for us getting together. I look forward to the camaraderie and the get-together every single day. Please remember, like and subscribe. The battle on the internet's very quiet, but it is very tough. They don't care about us any more than our government cares about us. They move and do what they want when they want. Help us. Like and subscribe. Please, like and subscribe. Between now and the next time you and I do tarot together, we manifest together. Peace and blessings.